Hello, my name is Alyssa.
Hi guys, my name is Max Sawyers.
Hello, my name is Julie.
Hey everyone.
My name's Anthony.
How's it going? My name's William.
My name is Ash.
Hello guys, I'm Jackson Scary.
So hello everyone, I'm Jeanette Perkis and this is my little furry feline friend Mr. Kibby.
Hi everybody, my name is Lizzie Gamer and welcome back.
G'day, Ray again.
Hi, I'm Steve McVicker.
Hello, I'm Morgan Bittinger.
Hello everyone, my name is Philip Wiley.
My name is Gabby.
My name's Nicole and I'm the mum of a gorgeous little 6-year-old boy, Greg, who's on the autism spectrum.
Hi, I'm Silver Huang. I'm a 35-year-old autistic twice exceptional from far north Queensland, Australia.
Hi, my name's Prue Stevenson and I have autism. I'm very proud to have autism and these are some of my paintings and this is my monkey. So, about myself. I have a lot of activities I like to do such as taekwondo, painting, sewing, dressing up in costumes, watching movies from the 20s to the 60s repetitively and acting. I just recently started a band called Ice Cream in a Mug, which is a 30s cover band about being happy in life.
Performing arts, notably theatre and music. And I love to sing and perform in shows.
The things that I like to do include playing board games, baking, listening to music, watching movies, reading, doing puzzles, all sorts of pretty normal things.
I also am a really good knitter. This is for my niece.
I love to play video games on my computer. My favourite video games are Minecraft.
Some of the good things is that there's a Minecraft server out there, or Craft. I get to join a nice community of friendly people with autism.
What's your name?
It's a Pokemon battle. Trico versus Pikachu.
I love cosplay. Every time there's a free dress day, I at least dress up as somebody. Yeah, I love cosplay.
I actually like to cook. I'm not very good at it, I'm alright, but I like to cook. Probably one of my favourite things to cook is ratatouille or spaghetti. Ratatouille's quite easy and so spaghetti. I don't know what I'm doing with my arm, I'm going like this.
Yeah. 4 years old? Yeah. Happy.
So what is good about autism? That is the question. Well, in my case, it's my creativity.
You know, with us being autistic, it's, having autism and Asperger's, it's very different, of course, but it's not bad as what you think. Because people having autism grants you certain gifts. And, yeah.
And anybody who thinks I don't have a sense of humor, well, where have you been living?
Personally, I'm very good with numbers, I'm good at accounts, I'm even good at numerology.
One of the things I love about autism is it means I'm very good at getting tunnel vision, so that I like to collect skills and get really focused on the very small details of techniques.
I'm currently going to be a game developer. I'm developing games in Unity, just learning the basics and stuff, hopefully publishing them on a game site. So yeah, that's interesting and I'm pretty good with how everything's turning out.
However, autism is not all books and creativity and lovely black cats. I do face challenges as a person on the spectrum. I find one of the biggest challenges I face is not things that are innate with my autism. It's how I interact with the world, and more importantly, how the world interacts with me.
It's my wish for autistic people to be more accepted as equal to other human beings as far as society is concerned, which unfortunately has a long way to go in its current form.
Autism is a mind-body disconnect. I can't always be in control of my behaviours, although I want to, so challenging behaviours I have. This is really annoying.
In my younger years, being autistic was rather difficult. It's called names like weird or stupid or very hurtful names. And basically, even though I know I'm rather intelligent, and being called those things is particularly hurtful because my autism actually combined with dyslexia and combined with learning disability made certain things that other people find easy very difficult.
A simple example: no inclusion, no employment. No employment, no income.
One other job which I went to, whereas I went to a coffee shop, no one was there helping me in the first little transition phase, learning what to do. I almost lost my job because I didn't know really how to do it or what precisely I was meant to do, and almost lost my job until my dad jumped in and talked to them and said, this is not what Morgan is really good at. But if you put him in the back office and let him do some admin for you, he'll do great things. And so I was shifted to the back room in the administration, and I really did do great things and helped them out tremendously.
I find that my team accepts me for who I am, and they know that I can contribute just as well as everyone else, and that I have different strengths and weaknesses, but so does everyone else in the team as well. So, I'm willing to get in there and have a go, and sometimes I might need a little bit more guidance at the start of doing something to make sure that I understand what I'm being asked to do, but generally people feel like whatever I do is really well thought through, and that my logical way of thinking and my thorough way of approaching things can be really helpful.
What's really important to understand is that everybody's different. I mean, when we look at people who aren't on the spectrum or who don't have a disability, we understand that they're different to the next person. And we look at their different abilities and go, yep, that's because they're an individual. Well, we're individuals too, and we all have different abilities, and that really needs to be looked at.
Another challenge I face sometimes is my sensitivity to light and sound. If I could change the world, I wouldn't have these LED downlights, which can be quite bright.
For me, thought is a swirl. Ideas, concepts and sensations. Interaction with you is an act of constant translation.
Another thing I want people to know is even though verbal communication is what I'd call the default method of communication, there's lots of other communication methods as well.
Sometimes I may want to say something, but I don't want to actually use my voice.
Expressing myself through colour means I don't have to express myself through words all the time.
What do you want to talk about?
Phew!
Yeah. Thank you. What? You going to have a shave today?
No.
No? You going to put your clothes away today?
No way.
You going to talk about Bunnings?
No.
You're going to talk about... What are you going to talk about? What? What? All right. Have you finished?
Finished.
Well, come back here first. Finish. Are we finished?
Finished.
Do you want to do more?
No.
Beg your pardon?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. All right. Good boy. Thank you.
Sit. Sit boy.
You're such a conversationalist.
What's next?
I want coffee, please.
Inclusion is not a theoretical ideal. Autistic people are human beings, like any other person on this planet, and thus have the same rights and basic needs. I would argue, in fact, that inclusion is a requisite to human rights and basic needs.
Some of the things that other people can do to help support people on the autism spectrum is just taking the time to listen to them, to try and understand their perspective. If they're doing something that you don't think is quite right or think means that they're not interested or don't want to do something, other than if they obviously actually say no, then take a couple of seconds and explore that a bit, because how they're coming across and what they're actually thinking and feeling can be quite different, and there's a lot of us out there that just want to be included and need a little bit more patience to be able to sort of operate in the same playing field as everyone else.
You should also learn how to be an effective ally to autistic people. An ally is any non-autistic person who openly supports and collaborates with the autistic community to co-champion the rights and needs of autistic people.
In many years of working with students who have autism, that I think that having a conversation and talking about things, particularly for employers, is really, really helpful for students.
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple of people who used to be really down, and then they made somebody friend, even some who didn't have autism. They just really understood it. Really helped them out.
G'day, my name's Greg McDonald.
And my name is Lincoln Paul Jones.
Lincoln Paul Jones.
And we're doing a video for Spectrospective on why it's great, far what's great for someone like me, with autism, to work with this guy.
Greg. And I enjoy working with Lincoln twice a week. To be honest, it's not really working. It's like hanging out with a good mate twice a week. We get to go horse riding and bowling, go to the movies.
We help each other out.
That's it. We have a good time. Lincoln's always teaching me new things. There's a lot of stuff I don't even know about history and the characters with his creative writing. And
And Greg's really laid back.
Probably a bit too laid back, but anyway. And we have lots of fun all the time. He goes to music classes and all sorts of stuff. Like I said, it's really fun. I wouldn't class it as work, to be honest. And
Then again, every day with Greg is it's like a it's like a vacation with a very relaxed friend.
Exactly.
I mean, the reason why I like working with Greg is that he works with me. He kind of gets where I'm going. He gets where I'm coming from. But he's always around to help make sure that I pull my head in.
Yep. And it doesn't really happen very often. I feel like we're very natural together, and we just have a good time and just talk like any normal people would. And we get to have fun twice a week and have a good time.
I mean, and to be honest, I'd recommend anyone who has autism to get a friend like Greg.
There are some absolutely incredible people out there on the spectrum who are doing amazing things. And often what happens is when we're younger, we're told that we're not good enough or we're not going to be able to achieve what we want to achieve. Well, newsflash, that's not true. There are a lot of teachers and other fellow students who told me that I wouldn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, that I wasn't trying hard enough and that I wasn't good enough. Well, I'm here today and I'm proving everyone wrong, and that's what I love, is being able to stand up proudly and say I have autism and I'm doing what I want to do in life. I'm achieving things and I'm loving my life.
I've got autism. I've been in the construction industry for 21 years.
I have a full-time job. I work in the public service and have been doing that for about 3 years.
When I was a child, I was told that I wouldn't be able to do things like what I am right now, what I am doing right now. And I was told I couldn't talk, I wouldn't have a proper life, and even go as far as saying that I'd probably live in an institution. And in what ways have I proved people wrong? I've represented Australia in tennis at the Special Olympics World Games. Became an Aussie rules umpire, and I've done so successfully for the last 10 years now, doing 11 seasons coming up soon, with 3 of the last 4 senior grand finals I've done. Here's some of the medals I've won. These are the junior medals I received for officiating the last few grand finals.
I am a Bachelor of Science student at Massey University. I am currently studying biology. I really like it.
So that's what's great about it, is proving people wrong, because if you can do what you can and you're capable of doing it, anything's possible. And the opportunities are endless from there.
My art practice has evolved into a platform for me to ask questions, express emotions, test social boundaries, and embrace life. This one is called Byproduct. Paint on my feet and I axe kick the wall. It's called Expend, and it's an artwork that expresses extreme signs of anger and frustration.
And I find that some of the way that people feel about autism is that if you're not the norm, there must be something wrong with you. And I wish people didn't think that, because it's unhelpful. And at worst, it stops us as autistic people from achieving our potential.
What's really necessary for me and probably a lot of other people is someone to help with transitions. Transitions are hard.
My dream is that one day we'll live in a world where everybody understands that being autistic doesn't mean being less.
I dream of a world where the strengths of children and adults on the spectrum are celebrated by their local community.
Rain shower. What's next? Jump on noodle. And then?
Hey, Rachel, turn around. We're kicking your legs. Lying on your tummy.
Can you play the... Yay, the orange bell! Doing great.
2, are your feet on the edge? Yes. 3, you're with an adult. It's safe to jump.
And finally, I just dream of a world where schools, employers, the whole community just thinks about what can I do to really support people on the autism spectrum to participate, and what can I do? What change can I make that will just help this person to thrive and reach their full potential?
And that the wider community, simply by letting us be who we are and by playing to our strengths, can support us in living lives that are fulfilling and that enable us to be the very best versions of who we are.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Not really, except for peace to the world.